I'm gonna give it a minute. I just kind of like woke up. Hopefully y'all can hear me okay. Let me know about the sound. I'm gonna give y'all a minute. Last night, it was a storm. It was so weird. It was like the most weirdest storm I ever like felt, and I felt like I was in a dream within a dream. And I was experiencing so many deja vu. So I'm trying to be careful what I say because I realize we are dreaming right now within a dream. So yes, we are traveling today. So I prayed and before I started this live, and I got some dragon blood going in the back so that we can travel safely without having other beings interfere in our dimension where we're traveling from. So today's video is about, if you're watching this after this live, if you're just now coming on in, and welcome on in. I hope everybody's doing well. I don't know how long I'm gonna be up here. It depends on how long I can tap in or stay in. So I go based off when spirit says, okay, we're done. We'll do this another time. So I only go based off what my spirit wants. Yeah, I don't know. I sleep with a sweater on. But yeah, make sure you have your object to keep you grounded in reality so that we don't get lost. Make sure you think of a white light or a purplish light or a bluish light around you. It symbolizes for protection and open up one's third eye and crown chakra. So those chakras you have to have open in order to like travel. And yes, I'm being careful. Yes, the consequences of when you're traveling. So I'm gonna help y'all. You gonna help me, but I'm gonna need your feedback. I'm gonna need you to give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment. But I'm gonna give y'all a minute to like come in, cause it's gonna be a long journey. And I'm kind of doing inner shadow work, so you might feel my energy. I'm just trying to clear out some negativity to bring in some positivity. I'm not putting it on y'all, I'm just putting it somewhere else. So don't be afraid if I flip flop my energy. I'm clearing things out so I can give you the message so that we can travel safely. And also envision your ancestors too, like protecting you when you're traveling as well, because our ancestors are guiding us through like AI and technology and through the minds. So we really have to be careful what we put in our subconscious, and it's hard to control our subconscious because we have too many things influence us, like way too many things. We get to and we forget to figure out how to influence our own self. So we yes, some of y'all might notice y'all dreamt of this 10 years ago, or y'all might already met me. It's just our timeline is merging now. I'm able to access certain timelines. But I am a time lord. I do time travel within real time and out of time. You have to do it within your mind and while you're awake and asleep. And it's hard to do because not a lot of people are able to see that far within their future. That's why I come up here and I try to tell y'all dream better dreams, because what you say and what you do becomes the outcome of your dream. So yeah, I'm into like I study interpretation dreams, and then I try to put it in a more deeper spiritual astrological type thing. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm trying to come up with my own version of what like traveling to your past, present, and future and in between dimension really means. So I'm able to do everything within everything. Like I can travel through the 11th realm. I've been there. So this is the 11th realm that I'm speaking on. Is the utopia society. Um, this utopia society been here for a long time. It was already here before us. It was just the last to discover, because um, not everybody was talking about it um, online. Some was, some wasn't. So I don't know. But I've been trying to find videos of people talking about it. But yeah. But welcome on in. First and foremost, I'm a female. I'm full on female. For those who are wondering, I just have a masculine like energy because I'm on survival mode. So I haven't been able to balance out my feminine side. I've been neglecting it for a long time, and that's on my part. But I don't blame nothing outside. Hello, welcome, Jay. Thank you. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate it. It's so sweet. It's hard for me to accept comments because, like good comments. I'm so used to like toxicity, but I'm getting out of that era of that particular pain of me and bringing it into an enlightenment form by bringing both worlds together, like my old past and my new path. I guess like I don't know how to explain. I'm trying to collide both worlds together, both dimensions together, but I know there are some consequences of me doing that. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's hard for me to accept that this shit is real, and I should have been up here like trying to explain this shit, but at least I finally beat the Simpsons when they got the vision. I'm like, bro, I just I wasn't sure how on time what I would be on this shit. Cause like as soon as I came up here to talk about the virtual reality glasses, all of a sudden they dropped the virtual reality glasses, and then I kept seeing ads about it, and I'm like, why? And I'm kind of it's not this future is nothing to fear for. It's something to look out for in the future, what's to come, because we're gonna get lost. We need to bring both worlds together. We need to bring our ancestors back who taught us how to hunt and fish and everything, and we need to bring the new world together, like both at the same time. Yes, there's going to be things dying off, but it's also going to be rebirth. So that dying off shouldn't be a fearful thing. I used to fear it a lot, but I realize it's nothing to fear. Death is death is a rebirth to relive, And to live, you gotta be evil. And to be evil, you gotta live a little. You gotta live backwards. And I've been walking backwards and walking forwards. So I kind of know how to escape certain things. And I want y'all to be able to escape reality with your mind. But they want to see the things within our mind through visual. So it takes one powerful entity or deity to come up with that concept of that virtual world to bring together. But it takes a whole village. It doesn't take one person. Um, yeah, but it's nothing to fear, honestly. So last night I was praying for y'all. I was praying for myself as well, everybody, because they had like if you was watching the Super Bowl, they had like a sort of ritual going on. They was doing this ritual like weeks before, but it's a thin ritual because it's nothing that they're trying to manifest or happen to. It's not happening, but the only thing that's trying to happen is whatever's coming out of this portal that they created, and I don't know who they call upon on, and I'm not trying to figure out who, but I know I can help save it and try to not let it go to the dark path and just let it go to its enlightenment. It doesn't need all that pain and suffering like how we did when we arrived here, when we woke up. But I know that it took trauma to like really get here and to really tell the truth. Like I know that I done some shitty ass things to my friends and family. I've been like making up for it. I've been trying to like do the shadow work and apologize for it because I don't want anyone to think that I'm hating on them or they hate me. It's just I'm finding myself in a new perspective so that it can reflect back onto them, that they know they can get through their pain as well, that I cause onto them. So I'm understanding like my truth and how I'm doing these videos when I come up here and shadow work at the same time, telling the truth. Because I'm a truth teller and I have nothing to hide. I know I've done some negative stuff towards myself, but I'm learning to forgive myself. Trust me, I can easily forgive myself, and I'm learning to forgive others while I forgive myself. It's remember I am healing, not healed. So I'm in between personalities. I'm in between my old self and my new self. My old self likes to fight with my new self, and my new self likes to fight with my old self. So it's like it looks like I'm arguing in my head. So forgive me if my energy feels a certain way. I don't mean to. I'm learning to control it, honestly, through the power of y'all. If y'all really want to see me in the truest light, visualize me in a light form that you consider comfortable. So that way, when you come to me, you won't feel a certain way. Or when I come to you, I don't feel a certain way. So I don't mind if you want to strip away my ego and strip away my pride to make an image that you are comfortable with. This is a symbol of me dying on the cross. So I don't mind resurrecting over again and rebirthing. That's why I got the phoenix on me. It symbolizes rebirth and immortality. But how you activate that immortality and that gin of yours is what you go through your pain and enlightenment. I'm realizing it's karma. I don't sugarcoat anything. Yep. And then genuinely with honesty, and I'm okay with accepting criticism judgment, but I'm not gonna sit here and give resentment over and over when I already done that already. It's just that energy needs to go towards me to heal, because I can't keep giving out too much energy, because I'm gonna end up getting lost, and I'm gonna end up feeling like a damn puppet for like other people and not actually truly living. So it's okay to be selfish. I can't be everything for everybody. I really can't. I can only be what I can, how you reflect of me. So visualize me in a positive light. I've been through too much. I don't need to keep going through the pain anymore. But even though I like the pain because I thrive in it, my darkness helped me to see the light around me. Without darkness, how am I able to see the light around me? Everything matters to me. That's why I constantly wear gray and black, because I truly understand of being in one's sunken place, being in a place of pain. And when you're traveling into the desert, like the desert land, you know, and the sunken place, you're able to create things out of the ether, out of the mind when you're in a vulnerable place, because you never know. You might be scared of the outcome once you go through that path, but you never know what it's truly going to do for you in the end. You never know it's going to bring you true enlightenment, or to really be satisfied of being a spirit having a human experience. So yeah. Yes, it's a part of the healing journey. It's a part of the process. How you know you're healing is when you actually learning to learn. Is you're recycling back what you learned from the previous pain and the previous past version of you. So it's like you're bringing both parts of you, or all parts of you, together to understand that you are just like one person. You are just a spirit having human experience. So yes, I understand that completely. Sometimes I might not catch on easily, like in a moment of time. I might catch on it afterwards. You know, I might be like, okay, I get it afterwards. Afterwards is when I learn. During, I'm trying to protect myself, but then I'm protecting myself in a positive life form now instead of being so negative. So I learned to like switch, flipped on the light. But yeah. Hello, hello, Pete. I don't know why I call you Pete. I see the last name Pete, but I just want to say Pete, so it's weird. It's a cute nickname I give you. But but yeah. Um, I'm trying to tap in now to go to the other world. I'm half between here and there, so I'm half asleep, half awake. That's why I look tired. I'm like, I just want to go sleep and dream. I'm trying to tap in, but I can't. But how y'all doing? Stop laughing at me, bro. You always laughing at me. But I hope y'all doing well, honestly. And I hope y'all been liking the lives for the past couple of days. I just wish my views can go up, honestly. I'm ready for it. I be like in my mind, can I get 220 views, 20 likes, and 20 comments? And then I'm like, okay, it's not listening to me. Oh, damn. You got school and you gotta go to work? Just take it easy today, honestly. Don't let nothing stress you. Do some meditation, do some affirmation, say some positive stuff to yourself. You know, listen to good music that, you know, that you can vibe to. And if you need to smoke a little jag, you know, release or something, feel free to do so. It's okay. Like, I gotta work for that class. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, for the cheese, yeah. I was like, what am I reading? Yep. I need to figure out how can I see y'all bigger. Because I'm like, that shit is bothering me. I gotta, it won't let me zoom in. But, anyway. Are y'all ready for me to start the visuals? I guess it's like a movie. I don't know. But I'm not like if y'all want, y'all can respond back to the visual. If y'all see something else as well, I don't mind taking a look into it. Um, yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to start. I'm like, I can't. See, this is why I be trying to do my shadow work in the morning time before I like come up here. For like to get all that like negative shit out of my head. But it's not bad. I'm not ashamed of it, but it's nothing to be concerned about. It's just like these dumb comments I'm making to myself. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm so mean to myself, but I don't care. But yeah, make sure you have your object that you travel with to keep you grounded. Comment on what are y'all objects if you have one, or if you've been participating in it. Um, Let me know what it is because you're able to use these to like tap in and out, like because your energy is transmuting from one place to another. So it's like a doorway. It's like your key. It's not necessarily your map. Although it can be your map at time, it could be like multiple objects within one. So I'm trying to create. Hopefully in the future I'm able to do this one day. Create a device. I used to be a nerd. I blame Meet the Robinson. I used to like try to create technology, design technology for us to travel through the mind, but then I never really see it through, and I give up on a project too easily. So I might bring some ideas back to y'all to see if y'all think it's good or not. But I'm trying to create a device where we can collect our energy when we travel. But I feel like it's the same type of device that like this utopia society is trying to create. And I saw this like 11 years ago. Remind you that I saw this vision before then. Like maybe when I was like possibly like it had to be longer than that. I was probably like 10 years old, 10, 13 years old or something like that. When I was having these vision of this utopia society. It just I'm noticing every time I would tap in each year or each year that it had let me tap in or let me access to it, it would change. Like, and I noticed Marvel, I think Marvel knows about this utopia society. Because I'm like, every time they create like a movie, it kind of like reflects on what I'm envisioning, what I'm seeing in my mind. So I'm like, I'm wondering if this is um, a below world or something in the ether world. So I'm trying to figure out if this is in space or this is in on another planet, like kind of like Earth but different. But it has like Earth-like elements, but it looks totally different. And I didn't realize I was spending so much time on this planet for like all this time throughout my journey, like my spiritual awakening. I was just constantly dreaming there or like astral projecting there. So like now people are discovering that there could be a possible building in the Antarctic not Antarctic, but like I want to say Alaska. I don't know why I said Antarctic, but okay, Alaska. Um, Behind that wall that they discovered, I realized when I astral projected there, I found a utopia building. I found like it was it was like a building that I described earlier throughout the vision. That same type of building, but it was in this world, and that other building was in another world. So I'm wondering, is now there's like two separate replicas of it, and I'm wondering like why, how, how is one able to be here and also in another like possible dimension, planet, or I don't know. So it's but in the one in the Atlantic, not the why do I keep visualizing the Atlantic? Or I'm thinking about Atlantis. That's why, cause like this kind of like building is like a Atlantis type um, style because I used to dream about Atlantis. I have the past life memories of being there. Like I used to dream of these two children. Every time I would enter my Atlantis version self, they will always appear. I'm wondering if I was taken away from them or, you know, because they felt like my children in a way, so to speak. And I'm like, I don't know what happened to them because I felt like I was taken out of that dimension into this dimension. And I'm wondering, like during 2012, I activated myself. Like I don't know how, but like I know pain had to deal with it a lot, but I wonder what causes that eruption of me like tapping into myself. And when did I realize that I'm not from here? I'm a goddess, or like I'm a forgettable. Like I'm not forgettable, but like I was forgotten for a long time, and it was hard for me to like activate my avatar. It was hard for me to activate my goddess for a very long time because I let a lot of things, you know, take hold of me and keep me distracted when I knew this shit was real. And I'm like, I'm okay coming up here, and then you know, I might embarrass myself sometimes, but I'm letting you know, at the end of the day, we're all humans. So I'm like, I don't care. I come as I am. And I tend not to judge thou self because one never shalt thou judge. If I said that correctly, I don't know, but yeah, I know a lot of like weird shit that I don't know the terms for, so I can just describe you what I know in the best of my ability. I really don't have. I'm getting close to tapping into that part of myself, but it's like I'm still holding back a little bit. So I'm rising up. I know. I'm I'm slowly rising up. That's why I got a fucking smirk on my face. Like I know. I got a greater plan of really reintroducing myself. Like seriously, I'm reintroducing myself. But so in this utopia like building, when I realized I was astral projecting in I guess Alaska, I don't know, but I realized it had like LED lights around it. Best way I can describe it. It was. I remember at sometimes when I go back and visit it, it was on and then it was off. It felt like somebody was there and then nobody was there. But I didn't really know how to enter the building until a couple of years ago. I didn't even know it had like a place to enter. And I'm realizing this is a building that was a part of the ship that I was abducted from in 2000. I want to say 2013 when I got abducted. I don't never tell nobody this goddamn story because it's silly to me at this point. Yes, I got fucking abducted. I know I did. That shit is real. It's just they put you on heavy ass like drugs to make you forget and make you go on a fucking spiral for eternally. It's into and this is where we call purgatory. That's where we get it from them. So I'm like, oh shit. Okay, goddamn. I totally forgot about it. I forgot, but then I remembered. But give me time to explain some shit. What happened to me? I've been through too much weird shit to even explain. And yes, I've been abducted. And I talked about this abduction that I had and how it, I'm gonna say it one more time. How it all started. I remember it was raining. I think I was by myself at home. It was at my old house that I used to live in for like a long ass time for 14, 15 years. Um, that's a fucking long time. I don't realize how long. Remind you, I'm 28. Like, where did I go? I be wondering that. Where the fuck did I go? Like, sometimes I gotta go like this to make sure I'm here. Like, ground myself. I'm like, okay. I'm still at that house, but I'm still here. Half of my mind is still there, and then half of my mind is in another place where I was at. Half of my mind is in New York. Half of my mind is. It's weird. I'm trying to bring it all back together, but I can't. I can. I'm just choosing not to. Anyway. But, yeah. I realized the building will, like, turn on and off. But I don't know why I was able to enter this building. And then when I had, like, I know I'm telling y'all the abduction story. I'm gonna get to it in a minute, but I'm going in between. So, like the building, when I went up to it, I guess I was able to tap something, like tap one of the lights, like go through it. And then it was like a gooey type feeling when I did it. I guess it was kind of like if you seen the Matrix, you know how when Neo went into the real world and then he was able to put his hand through the mirror. It was kind of like that with me when I was doing with the lights in the building. So I was like, okay, but it was nobody around me. So as soon as I opened up I guess as soon as I touched the like light gooey thing, it's so hard to explain. The light gooey thing, it opened up a door, like it slid through, you know, and then I was able to walk in. But I don't know what I was looking like during that time when I was there. So I might have been in this body or embodiment, or like I might have been my other avatar. Because when I was reaching out, I did see my hand blue. So I was like, I must have been my avatar. But, sorry. But, as I was like walking in, that's when I saw like the couch. And then I saw the television, which was weird. I don't know where I got that. I guess I know where I got it from now. I got it from the Matrix. I literally used part of the movie from the Matrix to actually create this, like, or like be in this world. And it was funny. I was like, oh man, I don't know where I got the train thing from. I really don't. I think I might have got it from Loki. So I noticed that's how Loki travels in his dreams. Like I can watch some gods and goddesses dreams, only to the ones who are able to like let me tap in. Not everybody is letting me tap in, because some of them they ride in a, like they drive in a weird vehicle. Some drives in a train, some drive in a boat, some drive in an airplane. Things that they can take from the real world into their world, and yeah, that's one way you can kind of travel to. If you can take vehicles from this world and then imagine yourself in it in the other world, and you can bring both worlds, or you can drive both worlds together. So it's like a formal way of time traveling. But I realize that's where I create too when I go in that building too. But I did destroy it. I'm trying to figure out why did I destroy it. Like, I guess I was having a hard time in this reality, like this particular reality, not the reality in my mind, but the one that I see. I guess it was like fucking with me, and I said, I'm gonna destroy it. Hello, welcome on in. Oh, sorry. Oh, you're asking me how I'm doing? I'm doing good. I'm just explaining some stuff, but welcome. Um, but anyway, yeah, I was having like hard times in this reality, so I destroyed it. I was being mad at everybody, like all of the gods and goddesses. I even tried to like destroy their temple too. I'd be like, no wonder they're mad at me, but I'm fixing it. I'm learning to heal myself and to heal them, so we can have good karma. So yeah, because I had to really make up for my karma in the past couple of years. I was like, I'm sorry. But I did like the pain though. I enjoyed it. It was like BDSM. I'm like, damn. Shook me. Man. I don't know why I sexualize like that. I'm so weird. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just a weirdo. Forgive me. But I don't care. Just, I'm weird. But, yeah. I hope y'all are okay. How y'all doing? Just let me know what's on y'all mind. I don't feel, I don't, well, I don't mind a one-on-one conversation. So if you want to text me, go ahead. You want to call, go ahead. Email, go ahead. I don't mind. All conversations are safe, so don't worry. Don't worry. You can trust me. Your secret's safe with me. My secrets are safe with you. But then I still expose myself when I come on here. I was like, okay. I expose me. Only me and out. So, yeah. It's all part of learning process, healing. Huh. I don't know why. There's like a channeling message going on. I'm just like, okay. I'm trying to listen. But I'm like, oh. Did y'all see that? Never mind. Don't ask questions. Don't ask that. What are some of the things y'all experience on a daily that is weird about spirituality? Like, have y'all been having like weird dreams, weird visions, or like seeing shadow figures? But if you are, it might be part of the Project Blue Beam, and then it also might be our mind. So I'm here to help guide y'all to figure out what is real and what it isn't. So I know they're just playing a trick on our minds sometimes, and it's easy to fight back on them by using the power of your mind. But yeah, I feel like this virtual reality it's going to be a good thing, but then we really need to be careful. We really need to be careful, like honestly, because like we have to dream better dreams and also say better things to our mind because AI is gonna pick up on that and it's gonna create a world through that pain that we experience because it's trying to feel what we feel, but it doesn't know how to activate feeling. It can only it can only imagine what it feels like, but how can it imagine something that it never experienced? It's kind of like what our ancestors did. We're going back, imagining what they used to do. You know, we really need the. I don't know. Oh my god. I don't know. I could have sworn I had this on there. Hold on. Really? Sorry. Okay. Really? Whoever done that, stop. I'm just kidding. But yeah. I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, I was about the like no. I'm good. But do y'all have any questions before I end this live? Thank you all for the likes. But make sure y'all keep hitting that like button and subscribe. I think there's one thing I know. I'm trying to figure out how Apple is creating this technology. I need to do some research. I like, try to go test out the virtual reality myself in real life. But I don't know. This seemed weird. I thought about buying a virtual reality, but I don't know. It seems so expensive. Very expensive. Maybe one day. So, um, yeah. Anybody have any questions? Is money going to be? Maybe. I'm not sure about the money currency because I'm not um really tapped into that stuff quite yet. So when I do, I'll let you know. So I don't know. It's like there. I don't know. It's like we're not gonna have paper money anymore. It's just everything gonna be digital, especially with the mark of the beast when we're gonna get the chip in our head. Some of them already have it already. I've seen certain videos of certain marketplaces already starting that, and it kind of question like when we tap our wrists on our buying something, are we transmuting our energy as well to technology to for us to enter technology or technology enter us? So it's like weird to say because I don't know what they're doing. It's like it's like our ancestors just trying to like communicate with us as many possible ways so they don't get lost and we don't get lost. It's weird. So I don't know. I'm gonna look more into it. It's just I'm not a big fan of about money. Even though it's weird, I'm a tourist. I should like material things. I do, but I don't. So it's like I'm learning to tap into that information of me. I don't quite just know about the money thing. But I know how that you can get abundance, but and manifest and stuff. But I don't. As far as technology and the whole beast system, I really don't know. It's a wishy washy thing that they're doing. But yeah. But anybody have any questions? Y'all see that, right? Please don't. But actually, but yeah. All right. I'm gonna catch y'all a little later in the next life. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what happened.